Welcome back to Anxiety Art Adventures. Hey, Shugs. Hey. All right, this is going to be week 3 of the Josephine Wall JWallalong2022. This is week 3 Whip and Chat, so you definitely want to stay for the whole thing. So that's all I'm going to say. All right, what I'm working on today, before we get into the Whip and Chat, I am working on Spirit of the Ocean by Uniquely Yours Down Under, who is a generous sponsor of this event. Right now you can get 10% off of any canvas from Uniquely Yours Down Under. Use the code JWallalong2022 and yeah, save yourself some money. And exciting news, which I mentioned before, but apparently Uniquely Yours Down Under, they are going to be getting the zodiac signs from Josephine Wall. So stay tuned for that. That is exciting. Okay, I am using from Patriotic Team. This is a resin jar, and it's got an adorable sea turtle on the top. I am using this for my trash drawers. It is gorgeous. Definitely check out Patriotic Team, who was also a sponsor of the event and gave away one of her beautiful ice cream scoops. So thank you to Stephanie for that. I am using, this is from Coverminder's Saban. This is a beautiful sea turtle. Yes, come on camera. Beautiful sea turtle. Coverminder Saban is also a sponsor of the event, so thank you. Okay, in my multi-placer, I'm using Randa's Crafty Corner Sea Breeze scented putty. Love her putty. And today I'm doing something different. In my single placer, I am using Crystal Trays Super Sticky Gem Tack. And this is Fiji Pineapple Palm. This stuff is amazing. You can see it. It's just, you can just like pull it and it's stretchy. Yes. Okay, get off my finger. So yes, Crystal Trays has the super sticky gem tack as well as wax. She has trays. Definitely check her out. I'll have her link down below. Okay, and then, of course, my Muni Made tray I am using. This is a smaller tray with a stopper. Love Muni Made, who is also a generous sponsor of this event. And last but not least, I am using my beautiful Josephine Wall pen from Lazy River Wood Turning. And congratulations to Sherry Sims, who actually won a pen similar to this, not this exact pen, but a pen similar to this. She was the winner for week 2. So congratulations, Sherry, on getting a Lazy River Wood Turning pen. These pens are for domestic prizes only, and they will be sent out. All of the pens will be sent out at the end of the event. So, all right, I think I've covered everything that I'm using, I think. If I left anything out, let me know. Okay. All right, so I'm looking at my notes. Okay, we're going to start diamond painting while I do this. Take off the parchment paper here. Okay. First of all, I want to thank everyone for their continued participation and support in this event. It's been awesome, but overwhelming at the same time. I had no idea that so many people wanted to have an event like this. And again, I can't thank everyone enough. Everybody that's participating, all of the awesome progress photos on Instagram and in the Facebook group. Please feel free to join the Facebook group. I have wonderful admins, Bev B and Stephanie. Drills are a girl's best friend. They are wonderful and have been managing that group. Just, it's fantastic. I couldn't do it without them. So thank you, lovely ladies. Yeah, but it's just so nice to see all of these gorgeous, gorgeous Josephine Wall kits come to life, as well as cross stitch. There are a couple of people that are actually doing cross stitch for the event, and it's fabulous. It's fabulous. Kudos to you that cross stitch. I don't have the patience for it. My eyesight is horrible. Cross stitch it's just not fun for me. I tried it and it's not for me. Needlepoint, on the other hand, is very different and much easier to see. And I've got a piece that I'm working on. I need to get back to that. But I do have a piece that I'm working on that my mom showed me how to needlepoint, and it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. So yes. Okay, so I want to talk about books and shows. So I'm an avid reader. I am a Audible member. Love Audible. I used to read actual physical books, and it just got to the point where I can't do that and do the other crafts that I like to do. So Audible is a perfect resolution for that because I can just listen to the book while I craft. Um, it's great. So I read a really strange book, which I mentioned in my last WIP and chat. It was, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of it. The House on Needless Street. Such a strange book, but it focused around mental health, and it was very strange, but very good. But I just finished reading. It's called American Girl. Let's see, American Girl by Wendy Walker, and it's about a girl that basically witnesses a murder or hears a murder and trying to figure out who actually did the murder. And this girl is a teenager and she has autism, and it's such a well written book. um, it really goes in depth about the struggles that this teenager has with autism, and it gives insight as to how her brain works. And it's a wonderful read. I highly recommend it. Check it out, American Girl by Wendy Walker. Loved it. Loved it. In fact, I need to start a new book. I've got a bunch on my list, but I'm kind of over the murder, you know, the murder books right now, and like the really psychologically twisted books. I kind of need something with some humor, or, you know, something a little bit more upbeat right now. So any suggestions would be great. Feel free to leave them in the comments down below. And then the show we are watching, we just finished watching Space Force, the second season of Space Force on Netflix. That has Steve Carell in it. Has a bunch of other actors. My favorite, John Malkovich. I absolutely love him. Great show. Definitely check that out if you haven't seen it. Excuse me. So yeah, and we finished watching that, and now we started watching a really old show on Hulu, which I'm sure a lot of you have probably seen. We have never watched it. It's called Modern Family, and we just started watching it this week. So I think we're on episode 3 or 4. It's just it's a funny family type show, and it's definitely a nice break from all of the, scary horror murder shows we've been watching. Yeah, we needed something more upbeat. Adam was like, "Can we watch something a little bit, a little bit funny right now?" I was like, "Sure." So let me know if you all go through that too, where you watch like a lot of true crime or murder mysteries, and you need a break from that. So yeah, we're taking a break from that. So Modern Family, and that's on Hulu. Okay. What else do I have down here? Okay, so yeah, let's talk about the work on my house. I've mentioned this before. We have cedar siding on our house, and we needed to have some of it replaced. It was old, and there were boards that were cracked, and we have a section where our chimney meets our screen and porch where it's just completely rotted. And the contractor started work on it yesterday and pulled all the siding off at the base of the chimney, and it's bad, you guys. I'm going to put some pictures here so that you can see what we're dealing with. Yeah, so that was yesterday. All kinds of banging, carrying on. I'm recording this actually on Thursday, so this happened on Wednesday. it was a very high anxiety day for me. Um, with all the noise and the cats were like going crazy. What's happening? Bella can't hear anything because she's blind, excuse me, and deaf. So she just slept through the whole thing all day. But it was all day, just constant hammering and you know loud noises and sawing. And so yeah, this is going to be going on for probably about 2 weeks. When he got up there and pulled off the siding, the plywood underneath the siding, on the chimney and at the base of the chimney has rotted. So we have to rip all of that out down to the studs and redo all of that, which we were pretty much expecting it. He told us, he's not going to know the extent of it until he pulls all of it off, which that was yesterday. So yeah, there was, a lot of back and forth, how are we going to fix it? What's the best strategy here? So we came up with a plan. So I think the plan's going to work. Fingers crossed. So yeah, so that's going to take about 2 weeks to get all of the siding that needs to be replaced on the house, get that section of rot fixed, and then we're going to have a roofer come in, and there's probably about a 3 foot by 3 foot section of the roof that has also gotten water underneath it and is rotted, so we need to replace a section of the roof. So I'm going to have to get our roofer back in here. I'm sorry, I'm looking for any more of the symbol, which I don't, oh yeah, over here. We'll have to get our roofer in to fix all that, but we're not going to do that until they are finished replacing siding. And then after the siding's been replaced, the painter's going to come out and repaint our whole house. And I'm so excited. We went with it's like a blue-gray, a little bit on the darker side for the color on the outside of the house. All the trim will be white. And then my front doors are going to be painted a robin's egg blue. So excited about that. So excited. Yes, it'll be fabulous. So yeah, so that is what has been going on. I had a therapy appointment the day before the work on the house started, and went so well. She gave me wonderful exercises to do when I'm stressed out about all this noise going on. And yeah, it really helped me yesterday, along with, of course, my medication. So yes. And we're still waiting we ordered a window for one of our bathrooms. And the house was built in 1989, so we have these really large wood encasement windows that actually, they're really hard to find anymore. And we're replacing this encasement window in the bathroom with another encasement window. We found one. It's about 3 inches shorter than what our original window was. So our carpenter is going to have to come in and, add more wall on the inside of the bathroom where the window is, to shorten it up. And then, of course, add more siding on the outside of the house. But all of our windows, unfortunately, are made of wood around the frame of the window, and they've just rotted. I mean, they're the original windows when the house was built. And I don't know how many of you have had to replace windows, but not cheap, you guys, not cheap. We got a quote. If we were to replace all of the windows in our house, I think it was going to be like $45,000, just because we have so many windows and they're so large. And we would have to get double hung windows instead of encasement windows. It would just be a nightmare. So basically, we're just doing one window at a time, because of all of this other work we're having done to the house. That's a huge expense that we can't do right now. So this one window in the guest bathroom was like completely rotted, so we had to replace that one. So we ordered that window in October. It is still not here yet, you guys. it's just insane. The carpenter, he checks like every week to see if the window has come in. So as of right now, it's supposed to come in um, by the end of March. So fingers crossed, it will actually come in. But with all the supply chain issues going on, it's a nightmare for everyone. So yeah. So my life has been turned upside down right now with all of the stuff going on with the house, and it will be like that for the next probably the next month. And of course, because the carpenters here every day, unless it rains. Like today, it's absolutely pouring. It looks like a freaking flood in my backyard. So he's not here today, so I'm able to record during the day today. But normally he'll be here during the day, so that means I'm going to have to record my videos at night, which it really sucks because I have a big window here in my office, and I like to use natural light when I do my videos, but I'm just going to have to deal with that while the work is going on, unfortunately. So I apologize ahead of time for lighting issues. I'm going to do the best I can with what I have. I do have a new microphone. So my microphone, my cat, who is under my desk right now. Get out, Skylar. Oh my gosh. Skylar chewed my microphone cord to the point of where when I tried to use it, um, it was like crackling and making strange noises. So obviously the cord was messed up, and it's a really old microphone that just sits on my desk. Adam's had it for like 10 years, so I was like, okay, it's just time to get a new microphone. So I got a Blue Yeti that just sits here on my desk, and Sean came over Tuesday and set it up for me, and he had to fix the gain and go into my OBS and fix all the all the settings, and we had to test it and all that stuff. So yeah, but it's all set up now, so hopefully it sounds okay. I'm still trying to figure out the volume when I record. I just have to play with that a little bit, and then when I edit my videos, I use it's called Filmora. It's an editing software that I pay for, and I have to play with settings in Filmora as well. But Filmora is a wonderful software for those of you that make videos. If you actually use a webcam instead of your phone, I mean, you can still use your phone and use Filmora as well and just drag and drop your video into it. But it is excellent software. I highly recommend it. I think I paid $100 for a lifetime use of the software. And what's great about it is it gives you free elements with the software, like, transitions in between scenes and copyright free music. All of that's included when you buy the software. And they do have, of course, where you can purchase things within the software, but you know me, I'm just going to do the free stuff because it's just YouTube, you guys, right? It's not like I'm making a huge presentation for like, I'm just doing this for fun is what I'm saying. So I don't need all the bells and whistles, so to speak. So yeah, so Tuesday Sean came over and set that up, and then was it Wednesday? I think it was Wednesday. Well, I'll get into that in a minute, but we're going to stop here and we're going to do what the key word is going to be for the week 3 prize. And I'm going to show you I'm not going to show you the actual prize. So for week 3, it's going to be a Muni-Made tray. It's going to be a large tray, and it's going to be a set. This is not the one you're going to get. I'm just showing you one that it's going to be like. So let me move this out of the way. All right, so she sent me this over the holidays. That's why you've got a holiday sticker on it. So it is still wrapped, but this is a large tray set. It's got the tray, a lid, and a stopper. So this is going to be the week 3 prize that I will pull on Thursday and put a video up Thursday with the winner. So this is what you will win. Yay. So thank you so much to Mermaids for being a sponsor of the event. But yeah, so you will get a large tray like this. It has Mermaids on the side. And then the top. Awesome. And then it also comes with a stopper. Isn't that gorgeous? Like I said, this is not the exact tray you're going to get. It's going to be a surprise. I honestly can't remember what the color is that she sent me. I want to say it was pixie dust, I think, but not 100% sure. So that's going to be a surprise. So to get this Mermaid tray, what you need to do, or one like this, what you need to do in the comments down below is use the word tray in a sentence. Doesn't matter what it is, but use the word tray in a sentence. Don't mention the giveaway. If you have giveaway in your comment, I'm going to delete it. I want to make sure that whoever wins this tray actually, you know, is participating in the event, watches the videos. You know, I want to make sure that, you know, all of you loyal sugars have a chance to get a wonderful Mermaid tray like this. Oh, absolutely love it. Okay, so use tray in a sentence down in the comments. Make sure you fill out the Google form that is always in the description in these whip and chats. And also make sure that you post a start or progress photo on Instagram or in the Facebook group, which is also listed in the description to the right. So that's how you can have a chance to win a Mermaid tray on Thursday. Yay! Now this is, like I said, this is for U.S. residents only because it is a physical item and shipping is astronomical. So I will be shipping this out myself. And yes, yay! So excited. Okay, we're gonna get back to diamond painting. Okay, what else was I gonna talk about? Right. Okay, so we had a lot of fun. It was me. Who was it? Me, Sean. A lot of you know Raxify. Raxify is a just sweet person. He is a very active member in our community for diamond painting. Always posts such beautiful pictures on Instagram. Definitely go check him out and follow him. Anyway, it was me, Bev B, Raxify, and Sean, and we all played Back for Blood. And I want to say, maybe it was Monday night. I think it was Monday night we played. It was so much fun. I went ahead and bought the game because Bev has been harassing me to play this game with her. And I got Rax and Bev into, I have a Discord, a gaming Discord that my friends, you know, my friends and I use when we play games. So Sean and I manage that Discord. And yeah, it was so much fun. It was hilarious. We were just cussing up a storm. It's a game, Back for Blood. It's a zombie game. So basically what you're doing is you're fighting just all of these zombies that come at you, and you like run out of ammunition, you get hurt, you have to figure out how to heal. It is crazy, insane, so like fast paced, but we had so much fun. So we definitely want to, you know, do that. Hopefully we'll do that like once a week or so. Bev's boyfriend, y'all know him as Crayon. His name is Clayton. He also plays the game when he can. So he wasn't available that night that we played. So I made Sean buy the game. I didn't make him, but I was like, you know, you want to play this game with us. Get on there and buy the game. So I guilted him into buying the game. But anyway, so yeah, we had a lot of fun. So if any of you are gamers and want to try this game, it's a lot of fun. Now, it is a little pricey. If you get it on Steam, which is a gaming basically it's a gaming platform that you buy games on. I think it's like $60. That's what I paid for it for the basic game. But y'all, so worth it. So worth it. I was like, okay, I'll just not buy a diamond painting this month, you know? Like I need more diamond paintings. Come on, you know? I have so many diamond paintings, you guys. I'm trying to think of a way to de-stash my diamond paintings. I know that there are de-stash groups, you know, de-stash Facebook groups and stuff. But it's like, I don't know. It's like, I'm just weird about it. I'm extra, you guys. It's like, I want to make sure, I don't want to charge anyone for any of my diamond paintings except for the shipping. Like, that's the only thing that I would want covered on anything that I de-stash. Is just the shipping, because shipping is just so expensive. You know, it's ridiculous. I wish more people lived closer to me where I could just meet up and just hand them a car full of diamond paintings. So for any of you that live near me in Virginia, please let me know. There are a couple of you that live in my state. Yeah. So, yeah, actually, there's one person that lives, I'm not going to name them because I don't know if they want to be named, but there's one person that lives like literally probably like 20 minutes from me. So it would be fun to like catch up and have coffee. That was so much fun when I was able to actually meet Rachel Ray in person. It was 2 years ago over Christmas. It was so much fun. It was great. We sat there for like 3 hours, sitting outside of Starbucks. It's such a cool feeling to be able to sit down face to face with someone, first of all, that you have learned how to do your craft from. Like, I watched her and Mrs. Coffee initially when I started diamond painting. And then to just sit down and have a conversation, about, things you have in common, like diamond painting, whatever. It was the most wonderful experience. So I wish we all lived closer to each other where we could just meet up, on a regular basis. I've thought about going to retreats. I just don't know if my anxiety would be able to deal with it. I think it would be too stressful for me, especially the traveling. That's the worst part for me, is traveling. So, but I am, working. I'm in therapy, trying to figure out ways to make that less stressful for me. So hopefully we can accomplish that. But yeah, so, okay. And the other thing I want to talk about, okay. So yeah, I bought a new iPad, you guys. All I asked for Christmas this past year was, hold on, let me pick another color. Okay. We're going to do 3808. All I asked for Christmas this past year were gift cards to Apple so that I could get a new iPad. Mine is like 7 years old. It doesn't hold a charge. It's just wonky. It's bad. It's bad. So, yeah, I had asked for a new, for gift cards. So I finally caved and used my gift cards to go ahead and get a new Apple iPad Pro. And I got the 12.9 screen, which is the larger screen. And I actually have been playing with Procreate, which is a software you can purchase in the Apple Store. It's for drawing. It's what a lot of artists use to make their, beautiful, beautiful artwork. And I've been having a lot of fun with it. I drew. I just sat on my bed and Zoe was sitting up there with me, and I just drew Zoe. Yeah, so I don't want to show it because I'm really self-conscious about it, but Adam was like, that's pretty good for, your first time, using the Apple Pencil and trying to figure out the software. Like, I have no idea what I'm doing. I really don't. No clue. So, yeah. So that might be something down the road once I feel comfortable enough that I can, show you all on my channel. And, Adam and I talked about maybe even doing a live, which, you know me, I don't like doing lives. They stress me out just because I can't keep up with the chat and focus on what I'm doing. Like, I feel really obligated to be constantly looking at the chat to make sure that I don't forget anyone or leave anyone out. And then you're not actually working on what you're supposed to be working on, and that stresses me out. So it's a whole thing with me. It's a whole anxiety, mental health thing with me. But yeah, so I'm super excited about that. It's gorgeous. It's so much bigger than my old iPad. I just need to get a case for it. I already have like an easel that I can set it on, excuse me, at an angle so that I can, draw on it when it's not flat. Yeah, it's really cool, really cool. And I've been watching, last Friday I went to, not this most recent Friday, because by the time you see this, it would have already happened. But the Friday before that, I was watching Mrs. Coffee's live, and we all went over to her friend Brooklyn Kaiju's Twitch stream, and he's an artist. And I got so inspired by watching him draw on his iPad. I was like, this looks so fun. Just inspiring. So, yeah, definitely y'all need to check him out. I will put his Twitch link in the description, as well as his Instagram, so you can follow him on Instagram. But we had so much fun. Mrs. Coffee just basically, all of us from Mrs. Coffee's stream just went over and like rated his Twitch stream last Friday, and it was so much fun. I think he was a little overwhelmed at first, but overall he was super happy about it. Yeah, it was fun. Yeah. And he's easy on the eyes, so that helped. There were a lot of us, thirsty ladies in there. Yeah. I'm not going to give away stuff, but yeah, he's definitely super, super great guy, and really funny and down to earth, and just inspirational, and has fabulous, fabulous artwork. So definitely check him out. Yes. Okay. What else was I going to talk about? Oh, okay. This is the last thing I'm going to talk about, and then I'm going to get off of here. Got a lot of housework I need to do. Okay, so I've been throwing around the idea of doing a cat event. And I've had some people, I mentioned it in my last, I think it was my last video. And I've had a lot of people message me and say, please do it. Please do a cat event. And my problem is there's so many events going on right now. I really don't want to step on people's toes. I'm very self-conscious about that. And I know a lot of people are just like, do what you want. People will choose what they want to join and what they don't. And it's like, I get that, but I also know, like, I'm very self-conscious when, there are all these events that I want to join because my friends are hosting them, and I can't do all of them, and it just makes me feel bad. So I'm struggling with that, trying to figure out, okay, when could I do the event that isn't going to really impact other events? 2, I've got another event coming up in July with Patriotic Team. We're doing TSA Knockout 2022, and that runs from July to the end of the year, where you can work on any TSA canvas that you have in your stash, or if you want to order one. So I've got that going on. I also have the Mandy Manzano event, and these are just ones that I'm hosting. I have the Mandy Manzano, Magical Mandy 2022. That's an all-year event. So I'm just trying to figure out when to do it. It looks like August, there aren't as many events, but anyway, let me know your thoughts down below about having a cat event. And I've also thought about turning it into like a cat and dog event. I was thinking of I'm thinking about calling it like Claws and Paws 2022. I think that's kind of a cool name. Um, but I know a lot of you have dogs as well, and a lot of us have cats, so I kind of wanted to do like a dog and cat event, because I know a lot of us have a lot of diamond paintings or cross stitch that have, or paintings or needlework or coloring, a lot of things that involve dogs and cats. So I don't know. I thought that was something fun, that I could do. So let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are on that. Yeah, so I am thinking about that and might be doing that. Yeah, just a lot to think about. So, all right, well, that is all I'm going to do today. I'm going to wrap up the WIP and chat. Again, I want to thank everyone for participating in this Josephine Wall event. Thank you to all of the generous sponsors, which are always listed in the description of each of these WIP and chat videos. So thank you so much to them. And I couldn't do any of this without all of you participating and without the sponsors. So greatly appreciate it. And if you do want to support my channel, it is never necessary, never feel obligated, but I have Ko-fi and I also have channel membership options as well. And of course, all of that goes right back into the channel to show you guys awesome things. So thank all of you for your support. I love you dearly. I hope all of you have a wonderful rest of your weekend, and I will see you again next week.